Are you qualified to be a leader? Peace, what up, y'all? It is the guy, Anti-Simp, back with a new video. You know, we have these conversations with women online, and we've had them for a while about leadership and submission, and many of them have pretty much overvalued the submission that they allegedly bring to the table. I was having a conversation with my homie about this last night, and you know, a lot of women like to say things like they require X, Y, and Z in order to be submissive, but we got to this point where it's like, are you even qualified to be a follower? Can you implement orders that you are given? And what is your level of cooperation? Where is your level of cooperation at? Are you open to taking instructions and implement the instructions? Because if you're in disarray, if your life is in disarray, you're not qualified to be a follower. It's not a man's job as a leader to fix your life. It is you who need a leader, not a leader needing you. You need a leader. A leader doesn't need you. The common misconception is that if there's a leader needs someone needs a woman who's submissive in order to be a leader, and that's not the truth. That's not the case at all. A leader is already someone who is leading themselves, and then they're tasked with leading someone who is following them, which is difficult. And then you have these ideas in which the leader is supposed to lead someone that's following them whose life is in disarray. And when their life is in disarray, he's pretty much basically rescuing her. She's pretty much a burden to him, a liability. And I don't know how long you guys been following my channel, but I always tell you guys to avoid dealing with liabilities. You gotta avoid dealing with liabilities. If you're gonna deal with a woman, like I always say, make sure she's an asset, not a liability. Another misconception that women have about relationships and dealing with men is that they look down upon guys who are at their level, when in reality, a man at your level is qualified to lead. He's much more qualified to be your leader than for you to think that a guy that's far above your level is going to come down and help you out. A guy that's far above your level is going to pretty much look at you like a burden. A burden because in order for him to lead you, he has to come and help fix your messed up life. And he's simply not going to do that. If your life is in disarray, you're not qualified to be a follower. It's not a man's job as a leader to come and fix your life. You need to have your stuff together. He has his together. To wrap this up, in order for you to even be a decent woman for anybody, you have to be sure that you are a qualified follower. Many of y'all just be talking a whole bunch of nonsense, and you aren't even qualified followers. You're overvaluing the submission that you bring to the table. You're overvaluing submission, really. That's why it kind of makes me laugh when you ask questions like, if a guy asks you, can you cook, and you ask him, can you build a house? Building a house is a team effort. It's a huge, huge team effort. Not even when women who say they have fathers who build homes, they never really talk about the fact that their father has had people help them build the house. They might even have a whole construction company and contractors and all that other type of stuff, and they're never building a house by themselves. If they were building a house by themselves, do you think they would even be able to spend much time with their daughter? If you think about it. Anyway, this is all the time that I care to give this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up, share it. It definitely helps the algorithm, and I'll catch you at the next one. Peace.